Hello, you guys. Today, I wanted to talk about my progress with the Odin project, what I've done so far, what I've learned. First, I had to install Ubuntu because I have a Windows computer. My desktop computer and my laptop are Windows, so I had to install Ubuntu, which was pretty easy. There was no issue, no big deal. The terminal was very interesting. I can see why people use it a lot, why is considered better than the graphical user interface. So yeah, the terminal has a ton of different commands. So I have to learn, I have to use it in order to memorize all of them. But the introduction of the terminal in the Odin project was pretty good actually. It wasn't intimidating or anything like that. It was pretty good. Another part of the curriculum is HTML and CSS. The Odin project gives you a brief introduction of these two mm, languages, not coding languages, but languages. The introduction the Odin project gives you of HTML and CSS is is good enough. The next part was a project, a very small project, which was recipes project, a food recipes project with simple HTML and CSS. It was it was good. It was good, and something that I'm realizing through the Odin project is that the best way to learn, at least for me, and I'm watching myself, and I think the best way to learn for me is coding. Doing stuff, creating stuff, playing with tags, playing with selectors, and experimenting. I think that's the best way to learn. What else? Flexbox is is pretty cool because you can see the power of CSS. Flexbox is like being able to have something in your mind, a layout in your mind, put that layout into something visual, into paper or wireframes, whatever, and turn that into CSS code. I think you can do maybe 100% of the layouts you have in mind with Flexbox. I don't know, but yeah, it seems to be very powerful. It is a bit confusing, yes, it is a bit confusing, but I guess using it, I'm gonna get used to it. So yeah, and almost everything I've seen so far is a bit confusing at first until you use it, until you put that in practice. There is when you realize that it wasn't that confusing because your project gives you a lot of external resources, which are very different between each other. Obviously, you have resources from MDN, you have resources from Scrimba, you have resources from different places, and each place showcase the information differently. In the real life, you're gonna have to deal with information presented in different kinds and sometimes not very good structured. That's why I guess it is important to deal with information this way, like in real life. Yeah, in real life, you don't have the information structured, you don't have curriculums, programs, whatever. No, you just have documentation you have to read. I think it's good that we are able to deal with information this way, this early. I see this journey as a marathon, not as a boxing match. I see this journey as a very long term commitment. So I don't know. I think I'm going to be shaped by the Odin project and I'm going to be shaped by HTML, CSS, JavaScript, React, etc., by these technologies, by its power, and especially by the practice, by put everything into practice, by projects, by doing stuff. So everything has been pretty good so far. So let's keep going.